Think marks. Readers choose a think mark and write a longer response. What are we learning? Learning intention. Readers write longer responses about their reading. Success criteria. I will choose a think mark to write a longer response. And use complete sentences to write a longer response about my thinking. Materials needed: your reading notebook, a pencil, and a story that you've chosen from MyOn or a personal story at home. Readers use think marks to show what we are thinking as we read. LOL, the funny part. Question mark, confusing part. A heart, favorite part. A think bubble, I made a prediction. The letter I inferred. C, I made a connection. Eyes, I visualized. Star, the important part. An exclamation point, exciting part. The letter N, I learned new information. These are think marks that readers can use. The letter heart, I chose favorite part. I have a heart symbol. I have the date at the top of my paper, September 15th, 2020. My title, think mark, a longer response. The heart symbol and what I chose, favorite part. My favorite part of how the camel got his hump is when Desert Spirit causes Camel to have a hump. He gives him this hump and says, you will be able to work for 3 days without eating or drinking. I think that this story gives a good reason for a camel to have a hump. I like this because camels are used a lot in the desert where it is really hot but hard to find water. Use these sentence stems. Write a response in your reading notebook that explains this think mark. When you do, you must have 3 parts. Use these sentence stems to make sure that you have all the parts. Part 1, text evidence. In the book, say the name of the book. It says, write what it says. Use these stems. Part 2, your think mark. Which sentence stems you use depends on the kind of think mark you chose. The question think mark. This made me wonder, and write what you wondered. Prediction think mark. This made me think that, write what you think will happen in the story. The connection think mark. This reminded me of. Part 3, use these sentences. Your explanation. Explain why this part of the story made you think that. I thought this because. Tell why. Checklist. Text evidence. Did I tell what the book said? Think mark. Did I describe my think mark? Explanation. Did I explain why I thought this way? Today we learned readers expand on think marks to fully explain their thinking while they read. This helps others understand their thinking too. After you have checked, you have everything. Take a picture and post it to the discussion board.